What up, y'all? It's your guy Dawson from Dawson Speak TV and D&D TV. Thank you for rating, commenting, subscribing, and sharing the videos on this channel. Much love to those who support this channel by donating. I appreciate it. All that information is in the description box underneath the video. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell so you get notifications when I drop a new video. Now let's get into this topic. Alright, thanks for clicking on the video. Now, this video is for educational purposes, and as I approach this topic with respect, I want you all to please be respectful in my comment section. Thanks. Now, some of you all may remember, I covered this story last year, July 20th, 2022, and it's the story of Pastor Alfonso Joseph out of Palm Coast, Florida. Now, in this particular area of Florida, Pastor Alfonso Joseph was known in many church circles. He went on the evangelism field. He preached at several churches throughout Florida. Many individuals in the congregation went to him for spiritual advice, marital advice, advice on singlehood, or how to be just a good Christian. In his congregation and in many church circles, he was considered to be an upright man of God, a marker of masculinity, a mighty man of valor, a man among men. But that all changed on the evening of July 14th in the year of our Lord 2022, when Pastor Alfonso Joseph was found in the backseat of a car with his pants down. Let me tell you the story. The 911 center had received a noise complaint late the night of July 14, 2022. The caller complained of loud music in the direction of the golf course. An officer arrived at the scene and found a gray Toyota Camry somewhere near or on the golf course. When the officer shined a light on the vehicle, it shook, and the deputy saw two males pulling up their pants. Take a breath. Oh, Dawson, where do you find these stories? Look, these are your pastors, your gospel singers, your entertainers. I just give my commentary, make you all aware, and I move on. That's all. Don't get mad at us because the pastor is out here searching for sausage. We just thanking God for salvation. Let me go on. When the officer shined the light on the vehicle, it shook, and the deputy saw two males pulling up their pants. One of them was a 15-year-old, and the other was Pastor Alfonso Joseph. Now, the lad told officers that he met Pastor Alfonso Joseph on a dating app Grindr that same day, and he provided Pastor Joseph with his address, and that Pastor Joseph then picked him up and took him to the area of the golf course where Pastor Alfonso Joseph performed oral services on him, according to the arrest report. Wow, man. Pastor, you supposed to be out here opening your mouth spreading the good news. But instead you out here bone smuggling on Grindr. Now they got you here on this mugshot looking like a damn fool. Let me go on. Another officer spoke with Pastor Alfonso Joseph separately. He said that he and the boy were just chilling. The pastor was shirtless, y'all. The pastor took off his shirt because he said it got hot in the car. But he too conceded that he met the boy on Grindr, which is an app usually frequented by same-gender loving men. Now, the app does have an age requirement, and Pastor Alfonso Joseph said that the lad told him that he was older, according to the arrest report, but Pastor Alfonso Joseph admitted to having inappropriate interactions with him. Now, let's fast forward to now. Just recently, Pastor Alfonso Joseph took a plea deal, and he was sentenced to 5 years in prison. Once he's released, he will have 10 years of probation, and he will be on the SO registry for life. Also, he will have to abide by a curfew from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Now, the curfew can change depending on his employment once he is released. Now, the victim's mother spoke in court via Zoom, and she said this: "It did change my life and my son's life tremendously. I went through a lot of mental health things. I just pray everything works out for this gentleman." Wow, she called him a gentleman. "And just know that it really affected my family a lot. It affected me as a mother a lot." Now, that's what the victim's mother had to say. Now, let me say this. I'm glad that the family received some justice in this situation, and I hope the young man is getting therapy as he goes through this process along with his mother, because it affected them both so much, all right? But I also want to say, I feel that people underage should not be on adult websites or dating apps. I feel that parents and guardians should also look through their child's phones, computers, iPads, whatever, to ensure that there are no adult apps present. And please do that as often as you can, all right? Also, I've been saying this for years on this show. It doesn't matter if the girl or boy looks like an adult and you didn't ask their age because you trusted the adult app. The law is going to blame you as the adult in the situation, always. It doesn't matter, because whenever I say that, people get in the comments, oh, well, they shouldn't have lied and they should. Look, it don't matter what you say in the YouTube comments. That will do nothing for you in court. As you see, it did nothing for the pastor. He has 5 years and 10 years probation, and he's going to be on the SO registry for life. That will not hold up in court. The law is going to blame you. It doesn't matter what you say. The law does not care about that. Now, let me say this to the supporters, because Pastor Alfonso Joseph did have some family members and some church people and pastors and people who support him, and a lot of them came to the court for this hearing. Let me say this to you all. I know some of you all will say that Pastor Alfonso Joseph is struggling with his sexuality. Okay, sure, but let's break it down. It was no struggle for him to get on a gay dating app. It was no struggle for him to go meet up with the person. It was no struggle for him to take the person to the golf course, to get into the backseat of a car, and to perform his oral services. There was no struggle in that. And I know that may be hard for some of his congregation, his pastor friends and supporters to hear. Tough. In my opinion, Pastor Alfonso Joseph is just another DL, same gender loving man in the Lord's church. No one in the church knew about his sexual appetite. Pastor Alfonso Joseph got on this app, Grindr, looking for another man. He was looking for another man. He didn't do his due diligence because he should have checked that young lad's age and ID'd him. And because he didn't do that, he has to pay for it. You all be careful out there on these dating or sex apps, all of them. The straight ones, the gay ones, the in-between ones, whatever you're into, I don't care. Just please be careful and don't trust these people on these apps, because this pastor, you could have gotten robbed. It could have been a setup. You just going to pick people up at their house you don't even know. It's bad enough that you're in this situation, but there are a lot of people who've gotten robbed on these apps. Some people have lost their lives. Y'all better be careful out here. And parents, go through these kids' phone, please. This is a cruel world, y'all. Like, seriously. Y'all be careful out there. Look out for your people. Look out for your loved ones, all right? Now I'm off of this. Get down in the comment section. Let me know what you all think about this particular topic. Until next time, it's your guy Dawson. Y'all take care of yourself and each other. Please thumbs up the video, share the video. Thank you people who bless me, who say, Dawson, your show bless me. I want to bless you back, and they donate. I appreciate all of y'all, all the people who support me. I love you all so much. Until next time, it's your guy Dawson. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself and each other. Peace.